Guys, so we are out here today in Fort Lauderdale at my usual spot where I come here to spot boats, but today there's a lot of yachts out here for a specific purpose. We came out here for that specific purpose. It's because of this boat that is out there, and it's called DYT's Yacht Transport. So this boat, it's a submersible boat. It has tanks on the side that it can fill up with water and sink, and then it allows for the yachts to go through the back. And then once the yachts enter the boat, then they affix them to the bottom. So they send some divers underneath the boats and affix those boats to the bottom of the boat. And then they transport the boats from here in the Americas. We're in Fort Lauderdale right now, and it will carry it all the way to the Mediterranean. So be it Monaco or wherever over there for the different seasons. So, you know, the people who like to go to the Bahamas or Jamaica or the Caribbean or wherever from Europe and vice versa, they take the DYT yacht transport. So something like this, it will cost about $1,000 per foot. So if you have, you know, anywhere from something like a 50-foot or a 60-foot boat, you're looking on 60,000-70,000 to carry a boat like this over to Europe for the season, and then, you know, another 60,000-70,000 to carry back. So very interesting boat. I saw a video on it on YouTube, and then I've been tracking it to see when it gets to Fort Lauderdale, and it's here now, and it already has one boat on board. So usually can hold anywhere from, what I saw, it was like maybe about 10 to 12 or 10 to 15 super yachts. So I'm guessing the revenue on something like this is closer to like $2 million, $1 million to $2 million each trip. But very interesting to see it in person, because it's not like a typical cargo ship. It takes the typical cargo ship routes, but it's for super yachts, and it's submersible. And then of course, once the boats are affixed to the bottom, it will release all the water that it has inside of it, and it will rise again to float, and then just carry on those ships to Europe. So very cool to see in person. I've never seen something like this in my whole entire life in person. So I stuck around to see if I could capture any boat that's being loaded onto this yacht transport ship, and it looks like this is my best bet right now, because we have, and let's see if we can zoom in, we have this boat, right, and it's being pulled by a tugboat and being directed by two tugboats, actually, one on the front, one on the back, one on the bow, one on the aft. And as you guys can see, the tugboats are the ones that seem to be pulling it into the yacht transport ship. So very, very cool to see this in person. Guys, I've never experienced anything like this before. So I'm glad I'm able to capture this on film, because the video I watched, the guy was a super yacht captain, and he was the one that guided the super yacht into the boat. So these, you can see, some of these are smaller yachts. That's a much smaller yacht than what I watched. And a tugboat still is pulling it in. So I'm guessing, you know, for some repairs and whatnot. For some of the boats that are not built here in the United States, if anything went down with its engine, you don't have a mechanic or whatever the case is, you use tugboats to carry your ship, load your ship, or load your boat onto the ship. Guys, this is so cool. So let's zoom in. So cool. It's just like that. The boat is now on the ship. Yeah. So we stuck around long enough to see another boat. This one is reversing in. It's crazy. That's super cool to see. Where else are you gonna see that? I mean, that boat is like 1, 2, 3, 4 stories, and as it reverses in, the boat just disappears. Wow. Super cool to see. Yeah, I'm guessing these other 2 or other 3 boats will be making their way when it's their turn. You can see the tugboats from earlier, steel towing, they're on their way away. Oh, that's a nice boat. Timber. So as always, keep watching for more cool boat videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.